As we continue celebrating Women's History Month, we are highlighting area women in leadership roles.
Newswatch 16's Carmela Mataloni caught up with a few taking on jobs in male-dominated fields.
The game of baseball might be for boys. But beyond the mound and home plate, the playing field has become more diverse.
I'm Katie Beekman, General Manager of the Rail Riders.
Katie joined the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders in June of 2010. She's been GM since 2019. Her career started with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, though she admits at the time she knew nothing about the sport or sports in general. But it was a job.
Within a couple of months, the job opened in their marketing department, and I moved into that role. And 9 years after that, I left the organization to take a job in baseball out in State College, and then got married and moved back here. And here I am as the general manager of the Rail Riders.
Katie is the first female general manager for the team. She's also a mentor in a program to help guide young female executives in the sports world. As she explains it, leading the way in a male-dominant field can be challenging, but rewarding.
My confidence has grown as I've gotten older. I'm not afraid to be the only woman in the room anymore. And yeah, it's definitely a stereotypical thing where you see a lot of males in roles of GMs and coaches, but you're starting to see more females break that glass ceiling.
Barriers have also been broken for women in government roles.
Hi, I'm Rosemary Brown, State Representative for the 189th District, Monroe and Pike Counties.
Brown is the first woman to hold this seat in this district.
We need women, we need men. I think the mix together really is important, and sometimes that's left out of the conversation.
After 12 years and 6 terms in the House, 2022 will be her final year. She said a lot has changed since she first took office. Women are becoming more determined in finding ways to manage it all.
Women really seem to be very focused, and I feel that when I came into office, it was very unorthodox for a woman with young children to be in a legislative position. Actually, I was one of the few first with young children. And so that was different.
Brown has established programs and continues advocacy for hands-free cell phone distracted driving law in the state. She also championed efforts to help women in domestic abuse situations.
My name is Lauren Peterson, and I am the Executive Director at Women's Resources of Monroe County.
Women's Resources is a safe place where victims of domestic and sexual violence and their children and family members can find healing. Lauren has been leading the way at the organization in Monroe County for more than 7 years, but her journey to bettering the lives of women and children started more than 17 years ago.
I don't ask anybody here to do something that I am not willing to do myself. Just last week, I was over there in shelter, fixing cabinet doors that had come off, replacing a doorknob, plunging a sink.
In doing so, she hopes to inspire others.
Whether it's the staff, the volunteers, our clients, for them to see women in leadership positions, they can see that it is possible for themselves.
Carmela Mataloni, Newswatch 16.